I'm Louis Virtel, entertainment journalist at MovieLine.com, Twitter headmistress, and a flexible young altar boy. Yes. Verbal voguing, pop culture, and celebrities. God fucking damn it. Don't touch yourself. I'm like out of my mind giving you faggot realness here. You were wrong. You shouldn't have thought that. That sucks. I will not say it. This is making me angry. I'm Louis Virtel. And you're watching Verbal Voguing, the show that combines the wisecracking nature of Paul Lynde with the tragic undertones of Paul Lynde. Now, I'm not saying my opinions are better than yours, but no one asked you, honey. I missed Glee last night. Now I have intelligence stuck in my head. The problem with Glee is it really wants to be taken seriously, except it's about as serious as the Partridge Family, and Susan Dey and her amazing hair aren't even on it. It doesn't even get the feeling of high school right. You know what shows got high school right? The Wonder Years. And HBO's Oz. Lea Michele was nominated for a Golden Globe. She lost to Laura Linney in The Big C. That makes her officially worse than cancer. Oh, were you fucking kidding me with that Madonna episode? The only person who's allowed to disgrace Madonna is the Kabbalah devil. You can't tell me that I'm not the right tween demographic for Glee. Okay, I'm dressed like iCarly right now. In one of their episodes, they covered teenage dream. That's not what teenage dreams are like. You know what teenage dreams are like? Giving yourself a BJ in math class, and then you turn out to be your mom. Covered Fleetwood Mac's Landslide, which was a shit avalanche. When you sang Blackbird, I wanted to shoot down that blackbird with Mark David Chapman. You covered Merry Christmas, Darling. That would have made Karen Carpenter throw up everything she hadn't eaten. We miss you, Karen. I miss her. I do love that Ryan Murphy fired those 3 actors without telling them. Those guys were really shocked that their characters were graduating, and so was I. Because they're dumb! They're dumb, do you not see? Cord Overstreet? What are your parents, arpeggio and treblecloth? Chris Colfer? He's like me if I didn't have any problems. Shitty. What do you say about Matthew Morrison? Do they hire based on who has the nicest nipples? And Sue Sylvester, played by Jane Lynch. You know what's wrong with Jane Lynch? Nothing. Someone just needs to tell her that she's on Glee. We're supposed to be worried that Chris Colfer's character is getting bullied, but if anybody uses a falsetto like that, I'm gonna call them a castrated BG. If this character doesn't want to be bullied, then why is he soft showing through the locker room? It doesn't get better. For morons of any orientation. Bottom line is Glee, you're a pandering, overblown circus, and if your students wanted a real education, they'd transfer to Degrassi. Pauly D calls the cast of Jersey Shore irreplaceable. He has obviously never seen the commercial with the 6 talking chicken McNuggets. It's definitely not as good as it used to be, but I still think Jersey Shore is one of the best shows of pseudo-reality on television. The reason the show works is because it's so unabashed, like some family member you are deeply ashamed of, but like-ish. Some Italian Americans were offended, but I think the NAACP should applaud the show for promoting umber people. Umber's that putrid garbage color they are, that I love. All of these characters are amazing. JWoww, she's like a combination of Jean-Claude Van Damme and water balloons. There's Vinny, whose luscious eyebrows remind me of sweet, sweet calligraphy. There's fucking crazy-ass Ronnie. When it's Ronnie at the shore, it's like Belushi at the Marmont. Please put him in a body bag. They do all sorts of fucking crazy, life-affirming stuff on that show. Playing pranks, making meals that get set on fire, drinking shelves of liquor. I envy how tan they can get, sort of in the way I envy how 50 Cent can survive 15 gunshot wounds. Apparently now they're filming in Italy. I bet they'll also leave a film in Italy. I can only imagine the shit they'll get into. Snooki can get into a fight with the Leaning Tower of Pisa. They can take in a Fellini film festival. They'll fill the Trevi fountain with absinthe and drink it. People say reality TV doesn't make you think. But I think about the weird shit Snooki looks like all the time. A Goomba, a softball mound, a photo negative of Smurfette, Scrappy Doo in Naomi Campbell drag, Cousin It as played by Keisha Knight Pulliam, If the Brave Little Toaster Toasted Itself, a coat rack where Cher hangs all her discarded parts, a possum wearing a possum, a post-op tranny Chuck Woolery in 115 years. Did I say poop? Poop. Jersey Shore is just like the Olive Garden. When you're there, you're family. And sometimes your family throws you down the stairs. And now it's time for hashtag Throwdown. Today's hashtag is Oscar-winning drag queens. Envelope, please. And the Oscar goes to Fisty Spacek in Muff Diver's Daughter, Feral Streep in Cray Cray vs. Cray Cray, Marcia Gay Hardon in Polyps, Nicole Kidman in The Ow Hurts, Renee Hellbringer in Who Fucking Cares, she didn't deserve it, Squirrely MacLaine in Burns of Enrearment, Simone Smegmaray in Crust at the Top. You're a fag, look it up. Disgrace Kelly in The Cunty Girl. Should have been you, Pooty Garland. Elizabeth Taylor in Butterface 8. Eva Marie Tainton on the bottom front. Joanne Woodward in The Three Facials of Eve. Louise Felcher in One Blew Into the Poo-Poo Ass. Payne Fonda in Coming Hard. Sandra Buddock in The Hindsight. Smellin' Mirren in The Queef. Helen Cunton as Tight as It Gets. Olympia Bukakis in Sploogestruck. Seaman Saranen in Dead Man Wanking. Cher. Just Cher. The real person who is a drag queen. So what did we learn today? That while Glee strives for relevance, Jersey Shore only strives for blah blah blah, which is not a word, but it achieves it. And while you may think JWoww looks like a drag queen, I think she deserves the same respect as Twaddly Portman, a drag queen who won the Oscar for Black Schlong. For more of my cunt vaudeville, read me regularly at movieline.com or follow me on Twitter at Louis Virtel. This has been Verbal Voguing, where we're unapologetically raunchy. Except don't tell my dad. Join me next time for another immaculate conniption. Yes, yes. Verbal voguing, pop culture, and celebrities.